Hi guys, and welcome to a new video. Today I'm talking about books that I have bought, started reading and didn't finish. Which are quite a lot in my opinion. The books I didn't finish are books that I actually do want to finish. Because books are quite expensive, especially where I live. Finding books in English, because English isn't my mother tongue. So finding book in English isn't always that easy. I always have to go online, even though I like browsing in bookstores a bit more. But I just know that the bookstores where I live don't have a big section of English books. Especially since I am investing more in hardcovers lately than in soft covers. So now pretty much every book you will see here are soft covers. So most of the books I have had for quite some time. So yeah, let's go and start with the video. Let me quickly be a bit more comfy. The first book I have is The Wolf and The Woodsman from Ava Reed. That's the timer of the oven. This is the only hardcover I'm going to show you guys. As you can see, it has a stunning cover. And I almost finished this book. I almost did. I was about, I think, something like this. This was all I had read and this was all I had left. But for some reason I kind of stopped with reading. Not because I didn't enjoy the story, because the story is really well written. It's about this girl who is basically sacrificed instead of another girl to the woodsman. So she's basically set up because she is hated in her community for lacking powers and for being basically a bastard. So yeah, I really did enjoy this book. I just didn't finish it and I don't really know why. Now the story is still pretty fresh in my memory, so I am going to wait a while before starting this one again. But yeah, really want to read this one again. Then we have Defy the Night by Bridget Kemmerer. I don't know if I pronounced this right. So this is about a kingdom where this big sickness is stalking the streets. And a girl who's basically like the Robin Hood of the story. She kind of steals the cure from the rich people and gives them to the poor people. Then she kind of let me have a quick look. So she basically comes up with a plan to assassinate the king, and something happens in between. And I remember really liking the story. I was almost finished with it. I think I was basically halfway. So I really do need to start reading this one again. So yeah. Next up is To Kill a Kingdom. To Kill a Kingdom is one that I have started and I did not get that far into it. Maybe it was the way of writing, I don't know yet. Because I have this book for quite some time. I think 2, maybe 3 years already. So I just have to start this one again. This is about Princess Lyra. She's a Siren royalty and revered across the sea until she is cursed into humanity by the ruthless Sea Queen. Now she must deliver the heart of the infamous Siren killer or remain human forever. And Prince Eline is heir to the most powerful kingdom in the world and captain to a deadly crew of Siren hunters. When he rescues a drowning woman from the ocean, she promises to help him destroy the Siren kind for good, but he has no way of knowing whether he can trust her. So it does seem really interesting as I read it now, so probably will start this one again. Just don't really know why I didn't finish this, but yeah. Next up we have Kingdom of Souls. With Kingdom of Souls I didn't get that far. I got till here. Now I don't think this was because it was badly written, probably just because I saw another book that I wanted to start first or finish first. But this is about a girl who is born into a powerful witch family. The only problem is she does not have any powers. And then when there are kids getting missing from from some families, and the powerful families don't do anything about it, she goes to some sort of witch doctor, and she trades years of her life for magic. The only thing is she doesn't really understand how much years or how many years she trades for the magic she's getting. I really still want to read this. I think this is going to be like a perfect fall book, so I think this is going to be pretty high up on my TBR. So, yeah. Next up is basically a very stupid mistake of mine. I bought A Gathering of Shadows without buying the first book. So I was reading this and I was like, why do I feel like I'm missing something? I'm missing something. Who the fuck is Kel? Why don't I understand the connection between the two? And as I was reading this, and I got probably till chapter 5 or something, I realized that I was missing a book. So I had to stop reading this. Now I do think I had the first book and I lent it to somebody else, so I cannot reread it. Because I don't know who, and that person never gave it back to me. I do have an idea of who I lent it to, but yeah, not on speaking terms. So, this book will probably be finished one day. I just have to buy the first book again, or just buy the first book. So, yeah. Next up is Fire and Thorns. I think I did finish this book, or at least got very, very close to the ending. I just need to start reading it again because I do remember liking what I was reading, and I just have to and I do want to start the next book. So to know what's in this book, I have to read it. So this is about a girl who is 16 and she's basically boarded off to marriage to a very powerful kingdom, but her husband is very much older, and even though he's really handsome, he doesn't care much about her. So she kind of decides to take charge of her own fate and learn what it is to bear the Godstone. So the Godstone is basically some sort of stone. I think it was in her navel. Not really sure anymore. Yeah, it's in her navel. And it's a sign that she has been chosen for an act of heroism. But at the start of this book, the girl is being described as this lazy, basically a bit of a chunky girl, chubby, basically, who likes to constantly eat pastries and all that stuff. So they don't really see her as a heroine. So yeah, and something happens along this book which does probably make her a heroine. So yeah. Now I saved the best book for last because I do think some people will not agree with me, but it is Throne of Glass. I have started this book probably 3 times already, and every time I get up to somewhere halfway and I just don't know why, I just don't finish it. Is it because maybe it's just not for me because I do like her other books? Maybe it is because I started on her other books and not on this series. I don't know. Should I try this one a 4th time? Probably yes, because I know how everybody thinks about it. Well, you have the diehard fans and you have the haters. So I'm somewhere in between because I am a big fan of Sarah Maas's work, just not this one. But maybe I just get through this one and see if the others are better. Probably that. So I will give this one a go again, but yeah. So let me know which of these books I should start reading first, and if you guys want a little review of it. I was thinking about Kingdom of Souls because it does seem like a very fun fallish vibe book. I am also thinking of starting Crescent City because I have it lying here for a while and I still haven't started, so yeah. I will talk to you guys later, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye!